Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Down the field, it's DJ Moore. Down the sideline. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 68 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's third and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time.
Brings up second.
It's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking, 18. 60 Bobcats, 60. Ready?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Reuben hit the line. There for the tackle. Third and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Viking, 18.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
10 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready?
They'll run with Mixon. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
So they go with a first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
It is brought in the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Cairo Santos to kick
So here's
off for
Santos
Chicago.
after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Anderson. Pick up 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
14 yards. And the Vikings first
18
down.
Rattler, 18 Rattler.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
From the 44-yard
2nd and 9.
line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11.
Back to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
60.
A run here with Mixon. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Vikings.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams rolling right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He is hit before he can get around it, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bears
First and 10
off
at
to the early
49-yard
lead.
line.
More from the Twin Cities in a moment. A run with Benson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead.
Vikings 7.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 10 to 11, 10 to 11, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver, it's Ty Felton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Pioneer. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard
yards on the
line.
play.
Here's first and 10.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 19.
He'll give this to Mixon, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropping for the loss of a yard.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line. So his team finds themselves now in a bit of a tricky situation here. Like if they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team...
This one intercepted. Joining the party, a pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back with a pick six.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. Out to kick this one off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Hawk, check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go, go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Chap alert. Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Give, running right. It is Mixon. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Click it, 19. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer. No street. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
And that is incomplete. Looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Vikings looking for three. Bring out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Vikings will cut into that lead.
When you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
39-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
Williams pass. Complete to Trey Benson. A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Williams to the air once more. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again. Williams. Forced to his right. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. They're going to take possession. Here's just shy of the 20s.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Rig.
They'll look to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Come on.
On the ground, it's Mixon. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
From
8.
the 42-yard line. Here's second and 8. Now, faking the give. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 tight.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught by Felton. And he's close to another first down. This will brought down just shy of the mark.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end's Kometz. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there. Second down and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Cut 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right, taking off, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. picks up a little bit of yardage, that at least he avoids taking that shot.
Got it. Ready?
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
On the give, this is Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
Ready, ready. Big
First
Lion.
and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here comes the blitz as he looks in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up. Well, nice return. The offense is going to have to just pass the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Burden, the man on the move.
Brings up
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. From 29, here's second and 7. Now Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 7.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
That's another.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams forced out wide. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities at at least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll come up to 3rd and 3.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And the defense can't come up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
18, Pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to get this one up to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready? Fastball 80, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the air one more time. Left side here. Caught by Addison. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down.
18, here we
First
go.
and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw yet again. That's thrown right side, but it's he was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Brooks. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Could try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Game on. Time. Touchdown, Minnesota. So certainly some importance to this one. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And all of us, and my people now, and what I love. Ooh, maybe we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down. Whatever I get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the handoff, this is Benson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
What is up?
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. And now we're going to tie left in the game.
What is that?
A give. Here's Benson. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. The Bears will open it up even further here in this this fourth quarter.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, great.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. Get it.
They'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. There's Fant open right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And caught left side by Fant. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy the marker. Now 2nd and inches.
Complete to Jordan Addison. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw again.
5-yard line.
Flush to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit lucky and find a way to get the ball back. It's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run here with Benson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. At the second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll go again with Benson. And they'll stop the left after a gain of a yard. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This crowd's into it now as we get to 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.